Goodness, I'm tired. Let's get started, though. Okay, let's see. Alright. Load. Let's see. We're on Rin's route. So I'd be... Wait, where am I? I'm sorry. It's, okay, so the most recent. I see. Okay, I was like, where did I leave off? Last time I streamed was... Dang, last time I streamed this was January 12th. I am so sorry. Anyway. Okay. Yo, thanks! I appreciate it. Hello, Roman Viking. Yes. I know. It's been a very long time, and I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. So anyway, she is not on the hallway to my surprise. I wonder where she managed to run off to in just a few seconds. Would have been nice to talk more. I don't even remember what happened. It's been like over a month and I feel so bad. Anyway, well, not that I had much to say, except maybe get back at her for calling me a cynic. Like, I can't talk. It's surprisingly late. I already got used to school ending at the same time every day, so I can feel the extra hours in my head and my gut. My growling stomach reminds me that I'm absolutely ravenous. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. I'm so yes. Rin! I'm so hungry that I'd dare to try anything that the cafeteria staff has deemed edible. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Hello, Rose. Even when I see today's delicacy, fried mystery lumps, my steely resolve doesn't fade. I stuffed the dinner down without tasting it at all, which is probably for the best. Let me adjust my mic. Hold on. Okay. I don't have much homework to do, but what little I haven't won't get done by itself, so I stroll toward the dormitories. Oh no, not Kenji! No! No! Preparing for the post-homework lull, I knock on Kenji's door. Here. Hey Kenji, come on, dude! I didn't want to get started back up with Kenji. He responds from the other side, although I can't make out what he said. I try the door, but it's locked. After several seconds, the locks clip open, he opens the door. No, I hate him! Hey, can I borrow a book? The library's already closed after I got away from my club meeting. He is squinting even more than usual, his eyebrows are twitching nervously. Club, that's dangerous, man. Indoctrination, groupthink, brainwashing, you name it. Oh my god, it's very loud, hold on. High school clubs on the seeds of conspiracy. Do you know how many secret societies have grown from high school clubs? Watch your back and don't get too deep in. You might not come back. Me too, Rose, I hate this kid. Okay, Kenji, so how about a book? Sure, but return them and don't spill any of my books. No drinks, no food stains, no bodily food. Sure. Thanks. No! Instead of letting me in, he retreats from the door, closing it again. After a few seconds, he returns with a stack of 3 thick books and hands them over to me. Opening the topmost one, a familiar emblem stamped on the copyright page greets me. Your books? These are from the school library. They are now mine. You stole these? What are you talking about, man? I've been liberating them. I've been liberating these from the oppressive feminist movement that controls the library. Oh god, now I'm remembering back to that fan theory. Please say oppressive feminist movement. Does that mean that poor librarian girl Yuko? She couldn't even oppress a wet towel. No, Kenji, shut up. Shut up, go die. Kenji turns away, mumbling something I can't make out, and closes the door behind him. No, Kenji, stop! Before going to my own room, I enter the bathroom. While washing my hands, my eyes catch my reflection from the mirror above the sink. I try to look for the grimness Rin saw in me, but it's just the usual me inside the mirror that stares back. He's like, yeah. Okay. I attempt to tell myself this is what I've always looked like, but I realize I don't remember what I looked like half a year ago. Oh, okay. I do my little head bob every time this little jingle comes on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I wake up all sweaty as if I had run a half marathon in my sleep. Odd, I don't recall. This song stresses me out. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Odd, I don't recall sleeping badly. It sends a little pang of worry through me. I wouldn't want to have my heart acting up without being able to notice it. Exactly. Head bobs. Still, apart from this odd exhaustion right after waking up, I'm feeling just fine. My mouth is like sandpaper and nothing to drink, so I have to go all the way to the bathroom to take my meds. Yes, it's a good song. On impulse, I decided to take a shower while I'm at it. If Ken does, I'm gonna kill myself. While I'm in the shower, I make up my mind that this counts as morning exercise if I properly compensate with a nice half-hour walk after school. Obviously, I wouldn't want to risk possible complications by running now. Besides, Emmy will never know. I think she's giving up on me in any case. Emmy's so cute. I love her. Walking could be nice anyway, just to get to know the area. There's a big forest in the hills behind the school. I can go down to the convenience store. I know, I let Emmy down. I suck. While still dabbing the moisture off my skin, I set out to find my uniform. I quickly button up my shirt and pull up my pants for going outside. Pull on my pants, okay. Normally, during this time of year, I'd be eagerly awaiting summer vacation. Having only been at school for a little over a week, I don't really have that kind of feeling. I'm still savoring the school life considering the sharp and awkward turn my life has taken. I haven't had the time to become preoccupied with getting free of it. Besides, once vacation's hit, it'll be a nice surprise for me if I'm not expecting it, especially with the end of term exams looming ahead. At least I don't have any catching up to do with my studies. My diligence is finally paid off. I push myself past the boys gathered in the doorway and flop into my seat. From the corner of my eye, I see Shizune and Misha pause their unavoidably animated conversation and turn almost simultaneously in my direction. Oh god. They clearly want something from me. I can tell from the way Shizune smiles. It's too obnoxiously bright to be sincere and too calculated to be spontaneous. Good morning! Her greeting is made of 100% cheer and bursting energy. Morning. I failed to put either of those into my response. You don't look very energetic. No wonder. I don't feel very energetic either. I think I didn't sleep well, but I'm not sure. Woo! She slaps me in the back and grins. Cheer up a bit. It's a great day. I catch Shizune's eyes. She has a strained, focused expression on her face, but she furrows her brow a little at direct eye contact and looks away. For a moment, I think that Shizune caught a glimpse of my worries somehow and is pondering how to respond. But then she quickly straightens her glasses and with them her expression. Anyway, we were wondering if you're still interested in that student council position. Because we're going to make an offer that you can't decline. Wait, what? I wasn't really interested in the first place. You're putting words in my mouth. Hold on. Okay. Not as such. But wouldn't it be nice to hang out with us every day while also being useful to your school? Well, to tell you the truth, I kinda joined a club. So it'd actually be sort of hard for me to join the council too. Even if I wanted to, which I don't, as I said. Shizune's like, is that so? Which club is it, Hichan? The art club. Shizune's eyes glint in a sinister way as she scowls at me. With the way she looks, I'll be expecting the art club to lose its funding before lunch break, or the art teacher to mysteriously disappear from the face of the earth. I love art. She's wrong. Art is the best. Before she manages to comment, the teacher finally enters the classroom, getting Shizune and Misha off my back and sending everyone rummaging in their bags for books and pens. I did join the art club, but the first meeting really didn't boost my confidence. I'm not really sure what I'm doing it for. Or who. I don't know what I just read. I wish I could draw like Rin, but I don't know what I'd do if I could. To what end would I use such a skill? I don't really know. Art is so good, so fun. Ignoring the teacher's sleep-inducing voice, I open my notebook to an empty page and press the needle-sharp graphite tip on the pencil What to draw? He's like, Oh my god, shut up, bro. Let's see. I don't have... Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's totally gonna help. I'm like, dude, shut up. Okay, anyway. I can't really think of anything good to draw. Hisao's being me, I would literally just draw in class all the time. Yeah, because this random dude wants to give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He has no idea who I am. Anyway. The break time. As I hesitate and raise my hand, the meek black mark left on the previously blank paper seems aggravating. I can't even seem to get the starting line, let alone get to the starting line. Good lord. It's almost a physical feeling of being held back. Thank you. I live off of SpongeBob references. Oh my god. Just ask Rose. Annoyingly, it reminds me of my failed attempt at jogging with Emmy. I look out of the window in desperation. Right then, a small bird takes flight from one of the cherry trees that grow everywhere on the school grounds. I can't really see it clearly. It's not like I could tell one time. Exactly, Rose! It is so great. Oh my god, okay. I could tell one tiny bird from another, but I pick it as my subject anyway. Conjuring up the image of a bird in my mind's eye, I turn my gaze back to the notebook and deliberately draw a thick line across the paper to get started. It seems to be mocking me as I can't follow up right away. Still, getting started is good. Hisao, you're gonna get in trouble. This is beautiful. I slowly sketch the picture on the notebook page, the image in my brain becoming clear as the drawing takes shape. You're making progress, Hisao. It's really nothing, just that nameless nothing bird on paper, but that's not too important. You should have commissioned this out, because that's actually turning out pretty good. Like, what? My hesitation fades into the background along with the teacher's voice as I continue my struggle. The feathers form a simple pattern in my mind, but on paper it's a mess with too many rough lines despite my best efforts. That's actually really freaking good. Like, it's actually pretty good for, like, someone who doesn't draw. Like, Hisao, be proud of yourself. I realize I don't really know what a bird's wings should look like, even if I... Rose, why do you hate me? Is the da da la da 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 la da 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 da? Is that what's stuck in your head? I was like, why do you hate me? What did I do? Oh my god. Even if I try to think about it, I even put the pencil down and close my eyes for a moment, trying to trace the shape of a wing in my mind. Well, it was stuck in my head for like an hour one time, so now you know my pain. Okay, anyway. Being this serious about it all of a sudden makes me a little frustrated. Art class in the middle school is an easy class between exhausting subjects like math or Japanese. But there's this other side to art, the one that you see when you don't just fool around. Why is his actually good? I am upset. It's almost like a completely different thing. He-chan? I look up to see the two girls staring back at me. No, don't watch me while I'm drawing, bro. Misha and Shizune have carried their chairs to my desk and are now standing by my side looking at my drawing. How long have you two been there? I think you need more practice. Shizune dropped... I need to stop. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, that just killed me. I'm okay. Shizune draws a few sharp signs in the air between herself and Misha. Chichan agrees. Rin said this the exact same yesterday, but why did it sound less condescending? What killed her? SpongeBob. She was quoting SpongeBob. You shouldn't judge before I'm finished. Besides, don't you know it's bad luck to see an unfinished piece of work? Misha cracked an exuberant laughter. Oh my god, that would suck. What? Don't be silly. There's no way that could be true. Whatever. Shizune's eyebrows furrow dangerously, and the movements of her hands become abrupt like the slashing of a knife. You should learn to take constructive criticism better. She's all pissed off. I would if you'd actually offer some. I know I'm getting too defensive that Shizune is taking advantage of it, but I can't help it. What are you two doing here anyway? Misha wags her finger admonishingly at my nose.
Chan, we're not listening to the teacher at all? We have a group assignment now.
I nod bleakly and let them take a lead. Like, that was literally me in class. So I'm like, okay.
So what do you think of the lesson for today?
Not much of anything. I didn't listen to a word of it. God same. Misha slaps her forehead and shakes her head theatrically.
What are we going to do with you, Hichan?
Luckily, Shizune and Misha together are more effective than 3 or 4 normal people, so I mostly slack on the assignment. I try my best to offer at least some assistance, but I end up being mostly useless. Same. Okay. The teacher keeps us in class 5 minutes past lunch bells, eventually lets us off the hook. I quickly stuff my books into my bag while Shizune and Misha carry the chairs back to their own seats. I gotta get out of here! The failure of a bird drawing ends up crumpled and stuffed in my pocket as I hurry outside. Hisao, wasn't even that bad! Shut up! It was great! He was number 1! After the morning class and throughout the day, I keep bumping into Rin. I love Rin. She's so great. Hello. This is somewhat natural that classrooms are adjacent. Rather than just cross paths in the hallway like most people regularly do, we seem to pause at the side of each other, like, staring. We invariably end up talking a little bit, or just silently hanging out together. I think I'm getting used to being quiet in Rin's company, as it doesn't feel as awkward anymore. I am by nature somewhat introverted like her, so we fit together well. Yeah, exactly. I love her. I think it's actually an anomaly for someone in the school to be so quiet. Most people here seem to love socializing. It's something that I've noticed already, even though I haven't been here very long. People here talk a lot, and they talk all the time. It's a rare case when I see someone sitting alone, just spacing out or whatever. Obviously there are people like that here too. That Hanako girl myself, just to name 2 from my own class. But overall they are a minority. At any rate, I wouldn't exactly call what Rin and I do socializing either, but it's something at least. Oh my god. These occurrences themselves don't bother me, but the fact they happen all the time, they happen at all does. Learn how to read. I don't know, I'm struggling, Rose, shut up. I'd hesitate to say that we are drawn together by something, but we certainly act as if we were. However, this sense of budding friendship is completely wrecked every time Rin opens her mouth. Can I listen to your heartbeat? She says this or something else about as outrageous, and I have to fend off whatever nonsense her mind has Hanako! She's a really cute character. Not Hanukkah. Hanako. Whatever nonsense her mind has cooked up during the preceding class of a subject that she is not interested in. Hanako! It seems Ren has taken a shine to my heart condition as some kind of extension of her interest in the honor disabilities people have here. Whoa, I cannot read. And the consequences of said afflictions. It's because I talk too fast, and I said it weird because I love her. She's so cute. She's a precious baby. I saw her name, I was like, oh my god. As I stand in front of her for a second too long, looking as flummoxed as I am, she concludes it is necessary to further clarify her request. I know I can, but I mean, will you let me? Why? Shut up! Do I need a reason? I'm usually pretty bad. Oh my, okay, not per se, but if you want to do it, you probably do have a reason. That's kind of clever. You're smarter than you look. Rin, I love you. Also, I'd rather you not. I think these things should be private. Private, I get it. I can tell you something though if it amuses you. I'm pretty sure it will. My heartbeat does sound very weird because of the, you know, Rinson. And I hear it all the time. So you're paranoid. It's not a question, it's a statement. No, I'm not paranoid. The doctor said that abnormal attention to heartbeat is a common symptom of my condition. So for you, it's normal to be paranoid. It's not a question either. One can say that me being like this in the first place isn't normal either, but what the heck? Paranoia fits me. I still need to find more sounds. Rose, what's that site you get your sounds from? Blurb, was it? Okay, I'll look at Blurb. Thank you, Steely James. Yeah, Hassan's heartbeats. Okay. I'll look at Blurb sometime soon when I remember, because I have no memory. Paranoia fits me fine. I don't think it's something that actually can fit anyone or anywhere. Let's save real fast. So, do I know about your save? Yes. You know, I ate an orange today for breakfast. How was it? I'm vaguely proud of myself, man. To keep up with Rin's sudden change of topic. Excellent. I don't remember when I last ate an orange because it's annoying to peel one. Look how cute she's all smiling. She's so cute. She's so happy. She's like, I had an orange. It's on the list of things I want to learn properly. Oh yeah. Oh, she's so proud of herself. I'm so proud of her. How can we eat one then? Emmy hats up. She peeled one for me. Good for you. Rin stretches her back and Yan says nothing further. She throws me a glance in the corner of her eye while she watches people pass by, but I couldn't say why. I realized that this is the first time I talk naturally about a condition with anyone, in a way. God, I'm still dying. It's okay, guys. I'm okay, I swear. I'm not dying. A group of boys walk past us to Rin's classroom, but she doesn't pay them any mind. They pay none to her either. My mind wanders off, spurred by the silence. Yo, thanks, Steely James. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best. Maybe I should have let her listen to my heart. It's not like it matters. Nothing really matters that much at the end of the day. Oh, bro. I start feeling depressed for no reason again. It's like a tidal wave out of nowhere rolling over my consciousness, submerging me underwater. Oh, I feel a sigh coming out of my mouth and I turn away from Rin, pretending to read a poster on the wall. It's an advertisement for the school festival promoting an event almost a week past. Oh, the difference between me and Rin is that I'm likely to be more likely than not dead. I'll be more likely than not dead before turning 30. Well, she can't age without help. I can't decide which one of us is worse off. I try to grasp the passing of time, but it seems hard. I'm still used to the rhythm of the hospital when trivialities such as a day of the week or a time of the day didn't really matter. Everything was the same, no matter what. Rediscovering the significance of time is an oddly disorienting experience, and I find myself enjoying the fact that I can categorize events in this fashion. The relevancy of a ticking clock is surprisingly delightful, and I decided to start wearing an analog wristwatch, something I didn't used to before. When I finally asked Rin on Thursday about something that's been bothering me for the entire week, it's already lunchtime. Aww. The time is somewhere between 11:06 and 11:07. My watch doesn't have a hand that shows seconds. It's the old-fashioned kind with the black leather strap and titanium casing. It doesn't look flashy, but a wristwatch doesn't need to. Hey. Remember that sketch you made of me? How you said I looked grim and gloomy or something? I'd like to know what you meant by that. She gives a weird look and tilts her head a few degrees to the left, but doesn't say anything for a while. Well, you see, we've known each other for 2 weeks. I haven't seen you smile even once. Her striking conversation gives me a pause. Oh, this is so sad. Have I stopped smiling? I have to take what she says as truth. She has no reason to lie. Something about the way she puts it annoys me. I frown at Rin, then try to correct my expression to look less depressed. I haven't been in the cheeriest moods during the past few months, so this is true. Rin is very observant. Does it show so much that someone like Rin can tell after so little contact with me? Should I try to smile more at Rin? Maybe she could appreciate it, having such a neutral face herself almost all the time. Have I really stopped smiling? This is so depressing. I see. Should I smile more? I don't mind either way. Be as you are, I can't help being Hisao anyway. But it bothers you. I just noticed it, that's all. Emmy, you're so cute! Emmy skips along the hallway, jumps to a sharp stop when she reaches us and slightly pats Rin's shoulder.
Ready for lunch?
Depends what lunch is today. Remember that scene from March? Never again that.
Let's go anyway, I'm starving.
As they are about to depart, Emily turns from her friend to Misume as an afterthought and smiles charmingly. By the way, Hisao, her tone is way too sweet and soft to be sincere. I can sense the trap about to be sprung upon me by this miniature health devil. I know what she's about to say before she continues because I've been trying to avoid her all week. I still haven't seen you at the track this entire week. Maybe I've been there when you haven't.
That's impossible. I'm there all the time.
But you sleep and go to class. I sleep and go to work. I do those at the same time as you do. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to pick myself up. Don't rat me out to the nurse, okay? Ryan just isn't my thing. I haven't come up with a good alternative. Maybe. Why don't you come to the track meet this weekend? Maybe you'll get inspired. Track meet? Yeah, people from a few other schools come here for some friendly track and field action. It's on Sunday afternoon. I can't think of any reason not to go. Sure, I'll come and cheer for you. I guess you'll be running? Of course! You can see me beat them all! Bye-bye now. If I don't get something to eat, I'll die. Me. See you later. Bye, Rin. I promise I'll smile next time. I coughed her as a bit of an afterthought. Afterward, I feel embarrassed about it, and I wonder why I said anything at all. That was really cute, though. That was really cute. That night, when I'm doubly certain that Kenji won't be barging in the bathroom, I look in the mirror and smile at my reflection. Me in the mirror smiling at the me in the bathroom looks awfully fake. Oh my god, this is actually... I love this. I don't know why, but I love this. This is so good. Having exhausted the books Kenji let me in the... I know, look at... let me in just a few nights. I go back to the library, deeming it a safer alternative for getting my reading fix. I return the books he has stolen while I'm mad at Yuko's delight. I don't tell her where I got them, though. Wow, you sure read a lot, don't you? Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, I do. Even I think it's weird. I think I might have a reading problem. Maybe I'm a junkie. No, I didn't mean it that way. It's not weird at all. Being addicted to reading is a lot better than being addicted to something else. Yeah, I know. It was a joke. I smile at her reassuringly and drop the books on the counter so Yuko can check them out. I feel tired, so I sit down in the vacant chair in front of her desk. While Yuko goes through the modest pile of reading material I found, I let my gaze wander around the library. At the table is a pair of girls is chatting in hushed tones rather than working on their homework. The short-haired one notices me looking in her direction and waves at me. Oh, when I raise my hand back, they glance at each other and giggle in unison. I'm not sure how I should feel about this, so I decided it's a good thing. The one who waved at me has a horrible case of epilepsy. I saw her having an attack a few days ago. It was one of the most disturbing and scary things I've seen in a very long time. Yet there she is happily chirping away about whatever as she doesn't have a care in the world. You know, this school is really something else. Yuko raised her eyes from the book she was going through, slightly startled. She adjusts her glasses and puts on a nervous, confused smile. What do you mean? I don't really know how to explain it. Just that everyone's so active, or how should I put it? It's not just the festival thing, I think, even though I haven't been here that long, but it's everything. People talk more, work harder, and just are more than any other school I've seen before. I'm struggling for words, but it feels like I'm speaking honestly. The school feels so alive. I can say it's refreshing. Sure, there are some people like this in my old school too, but not as many, and it feels more intense somehow. I think if I had to pin it down to one thing, that the students here really appreciate going to school. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, me neither. Suddenly I realized I'd just been babbling my thoughts to Yuko out of the blue. She's a bit jumpy person, whose fear I might have made a bad impression. She's looking at me with, I hope, as curiosity rather than horror, so I figure she's alright. Oh, I thought you were serious. No! No, Rin! That was the most important choice. Oh my god, well, I should just stop playing forever. No, just kidding. Sorry for suddenly talking about... I know you were. At first I was like, what? Then I was like, oh, it was a joke. Suddenly talking about weird stuff like this. I didn't mean to trouble you. Oh no, it's not troubling. I'm happy to listen if you feel like talking. It makes you feel a little reliable too. Yuko smiled sweetly and a little bit ironically at that. I smiled a thankful smile of my own. He smiled? He smiled? Oh my god. As she pushes the neat stack of books across the counter, I stand up and gather them in my arms. Here you are. Thank you. I guess we'll be meeting each other again. Please come here anytime. Was that his... Oh my god, was that his smile, Rose? Yuko's kindness is heartwarming. It's heartwarming. You can count on it. See you later. Another one, another bop. He's like, awkward smile. God same. The morning of the track meet greets me with a brilliant sunshine from a crystal blue sky. Yuko Root, that would be so great. While I leisurely stroll towards the track, I decide this is a good sign. Of what? I'm not sure. This event is that exciting to me. It seems to be a large portion of the student body. Oh, jeez. I'm even less interested in watching sports than I am participating. But cheering for Emmy is a good cause. There probably is a fanfic on it. That'd be cute. Rose, that is me every time I smile. I'm not expecting this to be any sort of amazing and spectacular experience, but it can't hurt. I'd probably be spending this time reading while cooped up in my room otherwise. When I approach the bleachers, I spot Rin emerging from the crowd right before she spots me. You came. Of course, I said I would, didn't I? That doesn't necessarily imply that you had to follow through. Me and my awkward smiles and awkward talking and awkwardness always. Lots of people say things and don't mean them. Rin, you know. Well, I don't. Rin shrugs, seemingly bored with our conversation. She turns her head, turns on her heel and heads back towards the stands. So, are you excited? Thanks. So, are you excited about this? Not really. Me neither. Then why did you come? Why did you? He doesn't reply at all, so I decide not to either. We enter the bleachers and Rin nods upwards. Up there. Rin leads away and soon we've settled down on this almost empty bench. Who's this lady? Oh, nice! Oh, nice! There's an older woman sitting next to her and someone's mother, I assume. Yeah! I love women. She's got rather long hair done up in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar seeming grin. Well, this is surprising. Oh my god. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. Huh? This is no good? The woman laughs at Rin and shakes her head, apparently unable to find a comeback for that. I know the feeling. Well, I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Mako Abarazaki. I'm sure that if you know this girl, this must be my daughter too. Pleased to meet you. Well, that explains it. She's the taller, older, more motherly Emmy. Emmy, you and your mom are so hot. Apart from her hair being somewhat darker than her daughter's, there's really no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, I'm Hassan Akai. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you are, Mom. I'm Rin. Sorry, I had to give you crap. Yeah, your mom is just... I'm Rin Tezuka. Mrs. Abarazaki laughs again. She really does resemble her offspring, and then leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. So now that we all know each other, how long have you and Rin been dating? My response consists of silence, and my brain suddenly lurches into gear. Oh shit. But just before I can utter hastily a babbled explanation, Emmy's mother bursts into laughter again. Ha! You're a blusher, aren't you? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation. I settle for a mumbled response. Or not. I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. I'm sorry, forgive an old woman at her amusements. She chuckles again to herself. She's like, ah. Old woman. She sure doesn't look that old to me. I suppose I can let it go. How kind of you. It's starting. Emmy, you're so cute. Oh my god. I direct my attention to the track while they're preparing for the first sprint. Shut up. It looks like the 400 meter, not 40, 400 meter dash. My eyes scan the runners before finding Emmy. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. She's like, I'm great. The starter raises his... 40 meter dash, I can probably do that in like 10 minutes. The starter raises his pistol. Boom! Emmy explodes off the block, disappearing from the starting line in a blur. All the girls here, I like the girl with like the two like ponytail, not really ponytail, but like that girl, I don't know. It's amazing. Even as the other sprinters converge on the lanes closest to the inside line, Emmy surges to the front of the pack. By the time she rounds the final turn, a few of the other runners have caught up with her. But she puts on a final burst of speed that leaves them at least half a second behind. She's so cute! Mrs. Abaraxi, I can't pronounce her name, good lord, whoops and shouts, applauding wildly, yeah! And Jerry looked like any other parent cheering on their child. Emmy bounds off the track looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. The announcer is sounding suspiciously like Misha gleefully gives the results. I think he's gotten faster since the last time. That was incredible. Mrs. Abarazaki grins proudly. Emmy's a heck of a runner. We fall silent as the next event prepares to start. I'm surprised to see Emmy striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emmy's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. It's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. Excuse me. From the looks of things, she's right. Emmy doesn't appear to be tired as she hadn't run the previous event at all. It's not for the sweat visible on her shirt, you'd never know. Which event is this? It's the 200 meter dash. She'll do this one, the 100 meter, and the relay. I see. Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Emmy flies off the block. Woo! A thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race. Oh, Rin. Emmy's mother cheers again. I assume the race is over. Sprints don't seem like to me to take very long to complete. Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh, you seem pretty into the stuff. I'm surprised. I thought you said this wouldn't be exciting. I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emmy, not the sport. I don't follow. Emmy is the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. But here you can, see? Rin, you are so... I love you. She directs my attention toward the track again where the 110 meter dash is about to start. I watch Emily closely. As she gets onto the starter blocks, her whole body seems to relax, but it's false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get set, her head snaps up, her eyes narrow slightly. Oh, look at her grin. Oh my god, I freaking love her. Her mouth curls up on what could be a grin and could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's been unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the starter's pistol dispelled the illusion of motionlessness. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the fierce look is replaced by a normal grin. The conquering general returning to his farm. His farm, good lord. Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen someone move that fast. Well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's prowess all came from her father's side. Oh, no. At the mention of Emmy's father, Mrs. Abarazaki looks wistful, almost sad. He got her into running, you know. Ah, really? I didn't know that. No! I leave it at that and don't say anything for a little while. I get the feeling this is something personal I shouldn't ask about. Your husband's dead. Let me date you. A beeping noise suddenly emanates from Mrs. Abarazaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it. Honestly, text message. What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. I've got to meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell me I'm very proud of her and I'll call her later tonight? Of course. Who's that friend of yours? While waiting for the real life to start appear at rent, she's on incidents surrounding myself included. The remark she made before is still stuck in my head. Emmy is the most Emmy when she runs. It does make sense now that I think about it. After seeing her run now, I can't believe that Emmy gives her all on the track. Sports are more than a hobby or even a competition to her. They're a defining aspect of her life. What about Rin then? Does she feel the same way about art? Considering the persistence she's played before the festival, I can easily believe it. Did I see Rin at her most Rin when she was painting the mural? It wasn't you. Yeah, because you're dating Akira, so I'm like... The relay's about to begin, but I don't see Emmy anywhere. I thought Emmy ran the relay. She runs anchor, so she won't be running for a while yet. Ah. Did you see it? Huh? Emmy at her Emmyest? Maybe. Maybe this time. The race begins and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Finally, I see Emmy sprinting onto the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. Beautiful. The look of determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Emmy at her Emmyest, I suppose. Emmy flies across the finishing line with a great leap, just barely ahead of the next runners is still in the first. Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch. That's not going to be easy. Rin shrugs. At least we tried. Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice she's arrived. It doesn't seem herself to draw attention to herself, or to emote beyond shrugging. Being more impatient than Rin, I wave to Emmy in her seat. She looks up and grins happily at us.
Hey, you showed up!
Oh, she's so cute. We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hassan didn't find one. Neither did you. Rin Fortnite dance? Neither did you. It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up. I shrug. I guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy laughs at Rin and me. It's okay. I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow. Sure.
Good. So how'd I look?
Very impressive. Emmy seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how more impressive her performance is giving her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seems like it would take away from her efforts somehow. Great to hear. I was worried I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess it did fine, huh? Emmy giggles and seems to remember something. Oh, before I forget, Rin and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along. Normally we'd do it the day after, but since today is Sunday, I've got homework in class and all that stuff to take care of. Oh, sure, I'd love to. Great, it's a promise then. Oh, right, your mom had wanted to say that she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. Hey, Emmy, you're going to miss the medal ceremony. Oh yeah, thanks. She turns to Rin to myself. You don't have to stick around for this part. It takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework now if you don't want to be up late, Hasao. Emmy skips back to her teammates, leaving me and Rin by ourselves. Neither of us has the slightest interest in the post-competition ceremony, so we slightly get away and back to the quad. Me too, Rin. Ah. Rin yawns without even trying to restrain herself and shuffles her feet around restlessly. I feel awkward, but less so than if it was with someone else. Still, I love hanging, not knowing what I should say next. Emmy was great, wasn't she? Yeah, I should probably sleep soon, but I don't want to, but I should, because work tomorrow. She was great. I am very jealous of her. Why? Like I said, don't you think it's great to be able to really be yourself? It sounds weird coming from Rin. I don't think you, of all people, should have trouble finding a way to express yourself. Don't you have your paintings? She turns... She turns to look at me. For the first time, I see in her eyes a strange, hollow expression that I think must be unique to her. Oh, no, you see, the problem is that I'm not really sure who I am. That was depressing. I know I am. Today's art club meeting is currently on hold while everyone waits for Namiya. Not the. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly. So sad. I'm gonna cry. Tears are streaming from my eyes right now. Okay. I take this time to try and explain my theory about Yamakuta-rin. I've tried to figure out what exactly about the school yeah, feels so special to me that its concept I unsuccessfully tried to explain to Hugo the other day. It's still difficult, but the track meet and the time I've spent observing my fellow students, I cry every time too. Too painful. Help my ideas mature a little. Having noticed that people talk all the time, I can't really explain it, but Rin's like, okay. Once again, I tried to explain my observation. I'm struggling for words. The student body is heavily clicked, and I'm only now beginning to make sense of the intricate grouping and popularity networks. And yet, the feeling of being part of a group is stronger here than I remember it being at my old schools. I'm trying to say that the school isn't like other schools, or at least the students are, even at discounting the obvious. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. Oh well. Whatever then. I want to pursue the issue, but at that point, not this. I hate this guy. Why is he so scary looking? Why does he look like that? No, gross. Oh my god. The teacher is wiping sweat from his forehead with the hand. My reaction is exactly. He's so scary looking. He looks so terrified. He's like, shut up. I would rather not. No thanks. With the handkerchief and breathing rather heavily, he quickly glances over the room and settles down a bit. Hello. Apologies for being late. Don't Ellie me. No. Feel my hatred. Is everyone present? Good. I must confess I haven't really planned anything for today. I've been extremely busy lately. But I'm sure we can come up with something entertaining. Anyone have any suggestions? I was thinking we could have a discussion circle since we haven't had one in a while. You guys. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels. No! Oh my god. Don't give me that look. I'm so disturbed. I feel violated. There are some rumors right here and there, but nobody raised their voice in support or against Mia. Oh my god, I hate him. We can delve into various movements of art, or does someone have a good topic in mind? Come on, throw it out there. It doesn't matter if it's silly or old. We can always cook up something interesting. Shut up! No. Nobody seems to be brave enough to make such a suggestion. As the awkward silence refuses to be broken, I lift my hand in the air. Oh! Oh! Our newest friend seems to have something on his mind. Speak up, my boy. Speak up. Shut up! Hopefully never. I don't know about anyone else, but I've always wondered why art exists in the first place. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? My voice trails off. A silence sets in the room and nobody makes a follow-up on my meek suggestion. Then the teacher bursts into laughter. Oh, excellent. Very good indeed. Right out of the gate with the big one, huh? Fabulous. Chuckling, he shifts some papers around on his desk for a few moments. When he's done, he appears to have made some sort of decision. Yes, he's scary. Me too. Emmy's mom is nice. Awesome. Very well then. Let us run at this and see where it gets us, shall we? Oh my, you don't know if it would you like whatever. It gets excited when such delicious enthusiasm is present. Oh my, indeed. Let me gather. Yeah. She does have it going on. Let me gather my thoughts a moment so I can figure out a good starting point for everyone. He's like, oh my god, oh my god. No! For some reason, the teacher seems to be almost literally bursting with excitement. He scribbles a few things on a loose sheet of paper, then cleans his glass with the handkerchief. He strikes a pose. Ew, look at his face. Why is he like, It's all quiet. I hate this. Play some music. He strikes a pose and then freezes for an overly Shut up. I can't make it past this scene. You guys keep making me laugh too hard. Artistic pause that spans what must have been half a minute. It's so quiet I can hear a pin drop. First, let's come up with a few questions. No, I don't have it. A question that you want answers, such as what is art and why does art exist? Oh my god, that's a great emote though. Anyone have any questions that might be related? The boy with sunglasses pipes up almost immediately. His voice is soft and quiet, and I have a hard time making out what he says. What defines an artist? After him, another question comes up. If I fill a cardboard box with water and call it art, is it art? Everyone laughs at that, even the teacher. No! Great, wonderful, all of these. Let me start by saying this is not a clear-cut issue by any means, and as such, I'm not going to give any answers to you. I'm only going to speak from my own perspective. Scholars have argued about these sorts of questions since time immemorial, and there has never been a broadly applicable consensus reached. There are, however, some qualities that most tend to generally agree upon. Hopefully you should all find these acceptable as well. Enter art defines itself. It simply cannot be contained to a definition from the outside. Yeah? Since the boundaries of art expand the contract from forces within. Every day somewhere someone comes up with something completely outrageous that challenges any and all preconceptions. The core reason for this is rather that the rational side of the mind, art appeals to the intuition, the instinct, the primal. You'll find it very hard to explain. Okay, I will, thank you. Hard to explain why exactly doesn't he enjoy some particular style or piece, no? He doesn't wait for a response for continuing. Santa Claus. This is exactly. He just shaved his beard. He doesn't have his beard. This is exactly why. So art is this sort of wild, uncontrollable thing that lurks somewhere deep in our subconscious. Now, why does it exist? What is that? Oh, okay. I see. I was like, what is that? Namiya apparently expects someone to pipe up with a guess, but nobody dares interrupt his inspired speech. He continues. It was a trick question. You see, art also validates itself. Generally speaking, you might say that art. I'm gonna pretend you never said that, Roman Viking. Gross. That art exists for no other purpose than itself. It's something that exists merely to leave a mark in history. It's a defiance of mortal against the face of darkness, as once was said. Art is truly the proof of our existence. You all should know that human culture and civilization are tightly tied to the existence of art. He's all, no, not that fucking face! Then what about artists? What drives a man to dedicate his life to a thing so fickle and mysterious that it defies definition? He's like, there are as many answers for this as there are artists, but if I had to put it into words, an artist doesn't make art because he can, but because he must. No. I hate it. You've been a very bad boy. And his gaze sweeps over his audience, ears flaring with passion. No, I hate this face even more. I hate it. It's obvious the art touches the very the very soul of each and every human being in one way or another. So if you're given a chance to connect with your fellow man in such a fundamental way, how could you not? There is a poem I'm very much fond of, and I shall recite the most well-known part of it to you now. I feel that For me personally, of all possible things, it captures bestie is. I don't want to think of that. That's what it means to be an artist. Namia leans against the desk as he clears his throat in preparation. Shut up. Looking at some distant place, he utters the words in the heavy earthen air with his soft, passive voice. To see a world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wild flower, hold infinity in the palm of your hands, and eternity in an hour. There is a solemn and unbelievably. He looks so proud of himself. He's like, yeah. And moving awkward silence until he finished reciting the short fragment. Nobody dares speak a word. Nomiya clears his throat again. To be an artist is to see the world in a grain of sand. No, not romantic. You see, dear children, without art, there would not be so much to live for in this world. It's the most profound thing. He's clearly touched by this notion. I almost expect to see a lone tear rolling down his rough cheek, but it never comes. Okay. I turned around and whispered to her, so how is this a discussion circle? She shrugged nonchalantly back at me. The previous ones were the same. Tears cried to me and does try to get some debate going, but the club seems to be reluctant to comply. No. I feel a bit guilty about opening my mouth. Maybe we should have spared from this. That was great. As the meeting comes to a close, I realize we haven't won such any paint or pens today. I feel somewhat disappointed. Oh my god. Namiya suddenly appears next to us. He seems to be still fired up from the speech he delivered. His clones... Okay, no. Give me an instant headache, even though I'm not sensitive to perfumes. He's looking at Ren like a hunk. Ew! Don't say that! Don't say that! Tezuka, do you remember Miss that name who visited us at the festival? I think so. He's like, I'm going to tell you something amazing. The thing is, she's very well-known gallerist around here. It turns out I might be able to get her to consider having some of your work put on display. He's like, He ends his sentence. Rose, you're so right. The power of Christ compels you. He ends his sentence with a dramatic gesture. It seems he's expecting Ren to show some sort of joyous, shocked reaction at such grand news, but she just stared at him blankly. Magnificent, isn't it? This could be a real chance for us to get ahead, girl. But... No, I know what you're about to say. Yes, it wouldn't be a simple affair, but I think this is absolutely a fantastic opportunity. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we even made it big. This could be the first step, and then when the word is out, we strike when the iron is hot, right, Nakai? Yeah, it does sound pretty great if you're into that kind of thing. See, we should definitely not let this one pass, am I right? I don't... really... Oh, Rin, what's wrong, baby? Rin seems to be trouble for some reason. I can't figure out why. Namiya is saying does indeed sound like a possibly great thing. Oh, she looks pretty down though and confused. I've never seen her like this. So, what do you think? Rin looks up to her teacher's... Rin looks up to her teacher's glowing face and then back down on her desk. I'll think about it. Oh, Rin, what's wrong? Namiya is at last slightly aback by Rin's lack of superlative delight. Then he smiles wildly at her and gently pats her head. Good. Can I end the stream? I am so mad about what he's saying. No, I've had enough. I had enough of this. This is nonsense. Shut up, Namiya. You know, I was trying to find a good place to end the stream because I have to work tomorrow. I am gonna rage quit. I've had enough. I've had enough of this dude. Okay, but that's actually a really hilarious spot to leave it off. So, yeah, I'm gonna save. Oh my god. Let's see, where was I? Well, anyway, I'm going to have nightmares tonight. I think I'm gonna end it here. I will try to return next Thursday. Hopefully I can have a... Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. I laughed a lot and had a lot of fun, but I am still so disturbed. So have a good night, you guys. Thank you.